Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will share my tips for postpartum hair loss. As we all know, during pregnancy, our hair is luscious, long, thick, voluminous, shiny, beautiful, and this is due to the increased estrogen in a woman's body that block the phase of shedding of the hair life, the hair growth. Once we give birth, the body readjusts. There is another hormonal disruption that caused all that hair that didn't shed during pregnancy to fall, and even a little bit more. That usually happens around 4 months postpartum. I had no idea about that, and I thought I was special because my hair wasn't falling in month 2 or 3. But it hit me definitely in month 4, and I was quite shocked. It really hit me hard. I really struggled with that more than any other physical thing that happened to us postpartum. Also, don't worry about it if you're still pregnant. It might be also genetic. It doesn't hit everyone the same way. But it was definitely everywhere in the shower. After every shower, it was just a big quantity of hair. On my daughter, every time I touched my hair, it was just everywhere. And I literally thought I was going to go bald. There is nothing I can do about it but laugh now, because also during pregnancy there is no evidence that there is any supplement or any medicine you can take or things you can do to avoid that. But is there anything we can do to mitigate this phase postpartum? There is no scientific evidence, but there are a few things with a lot of potential benefit that we can do and won't harm your body. So why not try? In this video, I will share tips, things that you can do internally, things that you can do topically, and things that you should avoid. So to start, of course, everything related with our exterior appearance starts from the inside. So a good intake of water, a healthy diet will always help you. Also, around supplements, there's something that can help that are zinc, super important, iron, a B complex if you want to, or also a biotin if it works for you. I know that for a lot of people can upset their stomach or give acne. And the folic acid, super important. You might want to go back to your prenatal if you're not already. And what I discovered that really helped me a lot also pre-pregnancy, it was silica. It helps to stimulate the collagen internally, and it helps you with nails, with hair, and with skin. And if you have joint pain, it will also help you with that. So why not? If you're breastfeeding, definitely consult with your doctor first if it's appropriate to take. And talking about topically, what you can do, you can start giving yourself scalp massages. I was doing that also before my pregnancy, but I started doing it more frequently. You can do it 2 or 3 times a week. You can put your head upside down. That also stimulates the blood flow, the hair follicle, and with circular motion gives yourself a massage. You can also add essential oils. One oil that is really beneficial for hair growth is rosemary essential oil. Remember that essential oils always, you want to dilute them with a carrier oil because they are very intense and they can be irritating your scalp at the end of the day skin, so you don't want to irritate it. You can use avocado oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, whatever is the oil of your preference. You can also use another essential oil that is very popular for hair growth, which is castor oil. It's not my favorite because it's extremely thick and sticky, and if you don't want to wash your hair the day after, it's a little tricky, but there's also that possibility. Always remember with scalp massage, that is only the scalp. You don't want to apply the oil on your hair because it's going to weight it down. Something else that you want to consider is look at your hair products and make sure that those align to your hair status, or if your hair has changed texture. In my case, for example, my hair didn't just fall, but also got thinner. So I started utilizing products that are very, very lightweight and for thin hair. For example, on my weekly deep conditioning, I had to change because usually they were very heavy texture. If you like to do deep conditioning, that can really help if your hair is damaged or dehydrated. Make sure you always apply from mid-length till the end. You may also want to consider a protein treatment once a month or twice a month if your hair is not sensitive to protein. And what else? Also, if your scalp is itchy, I experienced that for the first time in my life, and apple cider vinegar really helped me. Also, with apple cider vinegar, it's very irritant, it's very acid, so you want to dilute it in a ratio 1:4 with water. I used to put it in a big bowl, and after rinsing my shampoo, I would put my head in it and rinse it after 3 minutes. You don't even want to overdo it. And your hair will feel so luscious and soft. My curls were super bouncy, and also it helped to rinse out every buildup that you eventually have on your hair. You also want to choose products that are for the most part natural. Of course, if you want to avoid any harsh chemical during this time, it will be beneficial. And what helped me the most drastically, maybe you don't want to hear that, but was cutting my hair, and I gave it a good cut. I literally saw the difference overnight. I saw half of the hair that I was losing falling down the drain. It was really helpful. If you don't want to do that or give a drastic chop, make sure you trim it very frequently. It really helped me. Maybe it doesn't show in my hair because it's curly and it's always a little bit more voluminous than a straight hair, but I really lost a lot of it. I literally have bald spots around my head, but cutting it was probably the most simple thing I could do and the most efficient. Now, for what you do not want to do, make sure you avoid heat. Heat is a big enemy of hair. If you're using a curling iron, if you're using a flat iron, maybe you want to change the way you style your hair for now. Also, rinsing your hair with super hot water is not very beneficial. If you cannot do cold, at least do warm water. You also want to avoid dyeing your hair this time. You want to avoid protective style of braids or very tight ponytail that put a lot of tension on your scalp. What can also help you if you're not already doing it is change your pillowcase and change it for one that is satin or silky. That will apply way less friction on your head. It will help you with frizz, with breakage, and it will also help you with wrinkles. So you got a 2-in-1 there. Same thing with your towel. You don't want to use a typical towel that is very rough, but you might want to use a old cotton t-shirt or specific microfiber towels that you can find in the market. But if you don't want to invest money in it, old cotton t-shirt will do okay. And these are all my tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other additional tip, please share. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing or liking the video. It will definitely help us. Thank you so much, and see you next time.